Good morning, hello, I'm Professor Coe. This is the Forex Supermodel Racing Review and Forex briefing for Saturday the 3rd of December now, 2022. Nothing to review for yesterday, we didn't have a bet, but we've got one today, so we've got no filter 1, which is our structure filter, no ratio filter. We do have an alternate at Sandown, the 255, it's the grade 1 Tingle Creek. We've got no N-1 filter either, so it's class 1 chase. 4-year-old plus 1 mile 7, 119 yards, good to soft. Right, there's 6 in the race, and we're going to take on the front 2. So basically we're doing a sort of old-fashioned lay on the front 2, if you like, rather than laying them directly. So the front 2 are, just grab this, greenatine and Shiskin, or however you say them. They're pretty short odds, and they're basically, if you look at the these 6 horses in detail, there's not a lot between them. It's a very competitive race, and yet the market is sort of trying to tell you that these 2 are the only 2 in the game, really. But if you look at the form and the information, it's basically a very tight race, and the market, in our opinion, is skewed very incorrectly. So anyway, we're going to have a go at these 4 at various odds in a level stakes sort of approach. So we've got £1 per £8 unit on each. So that's £100 for us on each one, giving us £4 per £8 unit, 0.5 of a unit exposure. So we've got £400 on 4 horses as following. So we've got this Dunvey Gan or whatever it is. Not good with the names today. We've got 89 to 1 on that, which is pretty good. Edward Stone, 7.4 to 1. Funables Sivola, 23 to 1. And Gentleman Meady, 11 to 1. So we've got some decent prices against these front 2, which are about, I don't know, 2 to 1 evens. These are. So that's where we're sticking. I'm sticking today. We're swinging away from the front 2. What don't we like about the front 2? Well, the front 2, apart from, as we said, the race is significantly competitive, and it isn't a foregone conclusion that these 2 are, for these 2 to be correctly priced, these would have to be no hopers effectively, and they're not. Right, we don't really like the fact that it's good to soft. These horses are more suited to good going, for one thing, and these horses are ideally suited en masse to having a good go at these front 2. So that's what we're doing, and we'll see how we get on and review that tomorrow. Now on the Forex front, we were going to have a go at a long buy dollar yen, and that was a pretty good analysis. The only thing wrong with it was we didn't get involved with it prior to NFP, non-farm payrolls, and you got this non-farm payrolls came in, I think it was about 263k, which was expected, 200k expected. So you got this massive spike up in the dollar yen, which due to the extreme short positioning of the dollar yen, and looking back, we were concerned that the volatility was good. See, we were expecting, like most people, a soft NFP or a neutral NFP, and in a way that just sums it up. We should have erred on the side of the surprise and put the order in at the time, in which case we would have had a massive spike in our favour and been out. So it reversed out. So effectively, we were unable to trade the rise in the dollar yen. And if you look at it, once they'd had this spike and the market had digested this employment reading, then it was back to dollar weakness. It's more or less back down to the lows now. So now on Monday, we'll talk about this more Monday or Sunday or tomorrow. You've got more inflation data now. The likelihood is we'll get another chance to buy the dollar yen, because this positioning is extreme, and there's quite likely to be some more inflation in the pipe. So anyway, that was that. So basically we cocked up there. We didn't have an order in, because if it had a weak NFP as we expected and we got a thump down, we could have had an initial whipsaw which would have taken us out, which was what we were concerned about. But in the event, it didn't happen. So that was that. So just to sum up then, we're laying the front two in the Tingle Creek and the 255 at Sandown at pretty good odds. So and we'll see how we go with that. So anyway, thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, and goodbye.